astavakra Geeta in English. Continue. Until there are desires, astavakra says, until and unless there are desires, until and unless there are hopes, you will not be able to get rid of pains. You will not be able to get rid of pains. You will not be able to leave this world. You will not be able to leave this world. Desire is the only root cause of your world. Desire is the root cause of your world. If there is no desire, there is no world. People want to renounce the world without understanding that actually what they want. Desire for heaven, desire for salvation, desire for deep meditation, desire for peace. They again forget that there also their desire is working. You are not free from desires. Even now, desires are there within. Waves are rising in your heart and mind. Your desires are not destroyed. Desires means wants more. Desire means you want something more. This want more makes the man to revolve around the world. In view of astavakra, there is only one way to get rid of it. There is only one way to get rid of it, and that is now only. Where is this moment? Take the decision now only. Don't postpone it for tomorrow or some other day. You just be happy right now. Philosophy to be happy is right now. You leave good things to do for tomorrow. You leave good you leave good things to do for tomorrow. You give extension to do good things after some time, and you were going on wandering in this world in a sleepy condition, not in awakened position. Where there are the waves of desires, where there are the waves of desires, you lose your wisdom. You lose your wisdom, and you are wandering in the dark. And you are wandering in the dark. Whatever we like, we attach ourselves with that. Whatever we like, we attach ourselves with that. Whatever we dislike, we hate that. Therefore, wise person, free from both, behave like a child. Behave like a child. There is a difference in morality and religion. There is a difference in morality and religion. Morality says this is right, that is wrong. And religion says whatever is that, whatever is that is, there is nothing wrong, there is nothing right. Gentlemen do all work through morality. There is no difference in right and wrong in view of saint. Where there is no difference in right and wrong in view of saint. Saint does nothing. He let the things happen. He let the things happen. Whatever is happening, saint is looking on. Saint is looking on. He speaks against you sometime. He speaks against you sometime. You are interested in female, he talks about purity. You are interested in female, he talks about purity. You desire money, he talks about the renouncement. You desire money, he talks about the renouncement. You understand the gentleman as saint. You understand the gentleman as a saint. Actually, you are not able to recognize the difference between the gentleman and the saint. Actually, you are not able to recognize the difference between the gentleman and saint. Worldly enjoyments are waste for saint. Worldly enjoyments are waste for saint. Renouncement is also useless for him. For the saint, along with worldly enjoyments, the renouncement is also of no use. For the saint, along with worldly enjoyment, the renouncement is also of no use. Now it is very difficult for you to understand it. But if you try to understand, you will understand that worldly enjoyments and worldly renouncement Both are the two faces of the same coin. Both are the two faces of the same coin. Attachment and detachment. Attachment and detachment, but detachment both are the reason of your bondage. Attachment and detachment both are the reason of your bondage. So whatever we have detached, that we have with more pressure. Whatever we have detachment, we have with more pressure. This is not the freedom. Wise person live like the child, free from two. Whatever is there, he is happy. Whatever is there, he is happy. He doesn't require any change. Person who is always contented and desireless. Fortune and misfortune comes its own time by the grace of God. Fortune and misfortune comes its own time by the grace of God. Who knows this confidently, he is always satisfied. He is always satisfied. Satisfied person neither desire nor cry. Everything happens in his own way. Everything happens in its own way. The unhappiness and unpleasantness arises when you desire something before time, and that is not fulfilled. We get annoyed and restless. We get annoyed and restless. We become unhappy. We become unhappy. Person who knows that events, person who knows that events, fortunate or unfortunate, occur due to natural cycle, and everything is happening on its own accord, happening on its own accord. He is always satisfied. Such a person never feels dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction arises from your desire. Dissatisfaction arises from your desire. You desire for something. You desire for something, and when not fulfilled, you get anger and tension. You get anger and tension. That is why astavakra says, do not desire anything, then no one can make you disappointed. Then no one can make you disappointed. And such a person is called healthy person. Such a person is called healthy person. All his senses start functioning from inside. Such a person never worries for anything. Such a person never worries for anything. Neither he desires nor does he feel sorry. Neither he desires nor does he feel sorry, because he is fully devoted in consciousness and he is happy and self-satisfied. Life and death, happiness and unhappiness, everything occurs naturally. He knows, he who knows this confidently never sets his eyes on something or other. Never sets his eyes on something or other. He never indulges in doing. He never indulges in doing. One day suddenly the life and death happens. One day suddenly the life and death happens. In between life and death you feel the madness of doing. In between life and death you feel the madness of doing. We have no control over death and birth. Then how can we claim our authority in between the span of life and death that we are doing? How can we claim the authority in between the span of life and death that we are doing? Because of worries you get in pain. Because of worries you get in pain. If there are no worries, there is no pain. He who knows this, he is happy and peaceful. His desire disappears and he is free from all kind of desire whatsoever. The bigger is the work, bigger are the worries. Bigger is the work, bigger are the worries. If you want to worry less, then you have to become observer and witness. Let divinity do. Let divinity do whatever he wants to do. You make your eyes the divine eyes. You make your eyes the divine eyes. That is all. Divinity should merge in your body. Divinity should merge in your body. All worries will disappear automatically. all worries will disappear automatically. Due to worries, you suffer, and worries comes by being the doer. Due to worries, you suffer, and worries comes by being the doer. Do you know this? First, you understand this that worries comes only by doing. You do not try to be a doer. You do not try to be a doer. You try to be a non-doer. Then there will be no worries. And when there will be no worries, there will be no grief. There will be no pain. Whoever knows this certainly, he become happy. Whoever knows this certainly, he become happy, calm and peaceful. His all desires disappears. His all desire disappears. Person who says, I am not the body, he got it. Person who says, I am not the body, he got it. I am not this body. This body is not mine. One day I have to walk at this body like a rented house. I am only a consciousness. Person who knows this confidently and realizes his soul is peaceful, who never bothers about the work done or work undone, he slowly moves towards divinity. He slowly moves towards divinity. Once he understands that he is not this body, he is not far away from divinity. He who says, I am not this body or mind, he has taken his first step towards divinity. He has taken his first step towards divinity. Suddenly he will start to announce within Suddenly he will start to announce within that I am divine. Such a person never worries for work done or work undone. I only exist from a unit of grace of divinity. I exist from a unit of grace to divinity. He who knows this confidently is free from loss and profit, life and death, respect and disrespect. He becomes free from all. Then where is fear? Why to fear? What to desire? Where to desire? Where is restlessness? Where is worries? Where is impurity? And when there is no, where there is all one. Such person simply becomes neutral. He becomes whole. Having so many wonders, this world is nothing. Having so many wonders, this world is nothing. It is untrue. Once you know this confidently, you attain peace in such a way nothing happens to you. Such person looks the world like a dream. If you feel this world true, that is because of your desires. If you feel this world true, that is because of your desires and expectation. Your desire and expectations make this dead world alive. Your desires and expectations make this dead world alive. Once you remove your desires and expectation from the life, the world becomes like a dream. The world becomes like a dream. Awakened person lives in this world like that the world is no more. That the world is no more. Janak said, I am not the spotter of the body. Janak said, I am not the spotter of the body. First of all, I am averse to physical activities, then to chanting, and finally to thought and worry. I am now established. I am averse to physical activities, chanting, and finally to thought and worries. I am not established. This is the straightforward statement of Janak, which means body works his own way, heart moves in his own way, words move in their own way. We unnecessarily attach ourselves with them. Because of attachment, illusion begets. First of all, I come to know body does not need my sport, that is moving by own sport. Therefore, I am not the spotter of the body actions. Hence, I have left this illusion that I am running the body. I have left this illusion that I am running the body. We are sleeping in the night. Body is working in its own way. Food is being digested. We are not needed to support body in doing that with his own sport. So far I was in illusion that I am running the body. Now this illusion is over. I was unnecessary supporting. Further I came to know, further I came to know that which is this expansion of speech. I have no control on this, and I am beyond this. Further I came to know that which is this expansion of speech. I have no control on this, and I am beyond this. Again I came to know this worry and chanting. These are also not mine. I am beyond all this. Now I am settled within. Nothing is required to do to settle in self. It is enough to know that I am not doer. Doer is lost somewhere. Now there is no movement within. Now there is no movement within. Nothing is getting within. Let the storm move out. Let the storm move out. No storm getting in me. No waves getting in me. Waves were coming when you had made the attachment with them. Waves were coming when you had made the attachment with them. You had made the connection of friend, foe, love and hate, cooperation and non-cooperation. Then waves were coming. Now no waves comes in. Now there is no connection. All the connection has broken. All the connection has broken. Now I have left all connections. There is no relations with anyone, and I have settled within. And I have settled within. In the absence of delight in sound, in the absence of delight in sound and the other senses, and by the fact that I myself not an object of the senses, my mind is focused on my mind is focused and free from distraction, and now I am established within my faceless form of divinity. Now I am established within my faceless form of divinity. Whatever the attachments was there with words has gone, because I have seen I am beyond, I am standing behind. Words are the waves, neither good or bad. Words are the waves, neither good or bad. I have experienced that soul is faceless. Soul is faceless. All the attachments are lost. Now there is no tension. There is no search for soul even. There is no search for soul even. Hence I have established in myself. Now nothing left to do. Wherever problem, there is meditation. Wherever there is problem, there is meditation. Owing to the distraction of such things as wrong identification, one is driven to strive for mental stillness. One is driven to strive for mental stillness. Recognizing this pattern, I am now established. Janak says, I am established beyond meditation. Janak is saying, when you are sick, you need meditation. Janak says, when you are sick, you need meditation. Likewise, if there is pain and problem, you need the meditation. Janak says, soul never becomes sick. Where is the need for meditation? Heart needs the meditation. Heart needs the meditation. If you are with the heart, you need medicine. And if you are not with the heart, medicine not required. Doing meditation, action starts. By doing meditation, action starts. You become doer, and again bondage starts. Janak says meditation is when you are beyond meditation. Knowing all this, I am established in self beyond meditation. There is no place for doing anything. There is nothing to renounce or gain. There is nothing to renounce or gain. There is nothing to renounce or gain. By relinquishing by relinquishing the sense of rejection and acceptance with pleasure and disappointment, seizing today, seizing today, I am established. There is no rejection and there is no acceptance now. Pain and pleasure gets in by acceptance and rejection. Pain and pleasure comes by acceptance and rejection. Reasons for all the pain and pleasure is gaining and losing. Reason for all the pain and pleasure is gaining and losing. Now I am established in self as I am. Now what is right and what is wrong both gone because doer has gone. Now there is no worry. Pain and pleasure both gone. Hence I am established within myself. I have not become somewhat new. I have not become somewhat new. I am settled within as I am. Real happening is not in being sent. Real happening is not in being sent. Real happening is in declaring that I am divine. Real happening is in declaring that I am divine. I am Brahmasmi. Because I came to know I am not body. I am not the doer. I am not the heart. It must go in deep. You are observer. As people are saying, God sees all. You also become seer. You just see all happenings. Life is in Life is in a community going beyond such a state, meditation and elimination of mind-made objects. By means of these, I have seen my error and I am now established. I have seen my error and now I am established. We Hindus divide the life in four communities and four castes. But Janak says caste and community all are the old web. All division created nuisance. Nothing will happen by divisions. Nothing will happen by divisions. Neither the Brahmans is Brahman nor Sudra is Sudra. These are the systems of politicians because conscious is neither Brahman nor Sudras. Conscious is neither Brahman nor Sudras. Conscious is only conscious. Soul is only soul. Observer is only observer. Learned one also misses the path sometimes in small matters. Once upon a time, Shankaracharya was going back after bath in Ganga. Shankaracharya was going back after bath in Ganga. One Sudra touched him, and Shankaracharya shouted, "Hey Sudra, get back!" But Sudra was also a sage. He said, "I have heard you are preaching oneness of divinity." He said, "I have heard you are preaching oneness of divinity and saying all are one. Then where from these Sudra and Brahmana have came? My body touched to your body, touched to, not to your soul. If body touched the body, then all the bodies are the Sudra. If the body touched the body, why are you getting mad? And if I touched your soul, then soul is neither the Brahman nor Sudra. Soul is neither the Brahman nor Sudra. This is your statement. What is all this now? This is your statement only. What is this now? Shankaracharya bowed down to him and said, "Forgive me. No one has given me such experience earlier. No one has given me such experience earlier. All this happened in the morning dark of Brahma Muhurt. All this happened in the morning Brahma Muhurt." Shankaracharya later tried his level best to search him but could not search him. Whoever he was, his experience was very deep. Whoever he was, his experience was very deep. Janak says, I am not falling in caste and community, and therefore I am established in self. Just as the performance of action is due to ignorance, just as the performance of action is due to ignorance, so their abandonment is to ignorance. By fully recognizing this truth, I am now established. Recognizing all this now, I am free from actions and renouncement. Neither doing nor living, I am just observing and settled within. Now I am seeing all in equanimity. I have awakened. Heart gets in worry by remembering the God. See what the astavakra is saying. Heart gets in worries by remembering the God. Trying to think the unthinkable. Trying to think unthinkable is doing something unnatural to thought. Abandoning such a practice, I am now established. Remembering the human, remembering the unmemorable, heart gets in worry. Remembering the unmemorable, heart gets in worry. Leaving the worries of remembering and chanting, I am now established. Thinking about the unthinkable and remembering about the unrememberable, man is chanting the worries only. Hence, leaving that all, I am established within now. Remembering the unrememberable, what to say? Wonderful. Unreligious person is worried. Unreligious person is worried. Religious person is more worried because he is worried about other universe also. He is worried about other universe also. Earning is to be done here and virtues are to be earned for other universe also. Therefore his worries are more. Janak says, it is beyond limits. People are thinking about unthinkable. I have left all thinking. I am empty now. Now I am not remembering the God even. Now I am not remembering the God even. Because how can we think about someone to whom we don't know? Because how can we think about someone to whom we don't know? It is not at all possible. He who has achieved this has achieved the goal of life. He who is of such a nature has done what has to be done. One who has achieved this faceless form is blessed. This verse says one who has achieved his self by meditation, chanting, and worshipping is blessed. But one who has achieved this without doing anything, what is to say about him? What is to say about him? One who has achieved the divinity without doing anything. One who one who has just achieved by experiencing, nothing could be said about his bliss. Nothing could be said about his bliss. One who has achieved by doing something or else, it is all right. But how to explain his virtue of one who has achieved without doing anything? Who has achieved without doing anything? The next says, I have achieved. I have achieved without doing anything. The next said, renouncement and enjoyments both are the two faces of the same coin. Renouncement and enjoyment both are the two faces of the same coin. The inner freedom of having nothing is hard to achieve. Inner freedom of having nothing is hard to achieve. Even with just a line, just a lawn cloth. But I live as I please, abandoning both renunciation and acquisition. After having the attachments from the world, now I am happy. After leaving the attachment from the world, now I am happy. Knowing there is nothing to gain from this world. Now I have no attachments with anything. I am nothing to renounce and nothing to gain because I came to know both are the two faces of the same coin. Because both are the two faces of the same coin. There is no difference. Renouncer does the same as enjoyer does. Denouncer also does the same as enjoyer does. Difference is that denouncer moves in opposite direction. Since you renounce something to get something, since you renounce something to get something, you are enjoyer only. You are enjoyer only. Denouncer also becomes denouncer because desire of something to gain is there. That desire itself become enjoyment for him. That desire itself become enjoyment for him. Enjoyer has the dream of renouncing, and denouncer has the dream of enjoyment in denouncing. Enjoyer is impressed by denouncer, and denouncer is impressed by enjoyer. Enjoyer is impressed by denouncer, and denouncer is impressed by enjoyer. Denouncer desires all that, hence he desires for heaven. It is very difficult to recognize a person like Janak. He is neither denouncer nor enjoyer. He speaks Such a language neither the denouncer is able to understand nor the enjoyer is able to understand. Enjoy one can understand, renounce one can understand, but neither enjoyment nor renouncement, neither enjoyment nor renouncement, no one understand. Hence, these valued verses of Janak and Astavak left by the masses. Hence, these valued verses of Janak and Astavak are left by the masses. But whoever have touched these, they became Swami Vivekananda and Lord Krishna. Action done by body is not done by soul. Action done by body is not done by soul. Sometimes one experiences distress because of one's body, sometimes because of one's speech, and sometimes because of one's mind. Abandoning all these, I live as I please in the goal of human life. Recognizing that in reality no action is ever committed. Recognizing this, in reality no action is ever committed. I live as I please, just doing what presents itself to be done. Any action done by body is not done by me. It is not done by soul. Knowing this, whatever I have to do, I do with pleasure. I am aware of the fact that I am doing nothing. There is no running of doing, no laziness, no refusing. Whatever comes on the head, I do pleasurably. Yogis who identify themselves with their bodies are insistent on fulfilling and avoiding certain actions. But I live as I please, abandoning attachment and reaction. Abandoning attachment and rejection. Janak says, enjoyer is attached with the body. Yogi is also attached with the body. Their attachments are different. Denouncer attachment is to sit in meditation. Denouncer, denouncer attachment is to sit in meditation, to learn breathlessness, etc. Yogi efforts are also focused on body only. Yogi's efforts may be better but not different. Base is body only. Yogi means one who has left doing, and enjoyer means one who is engaged in doing. Both are looking at body. They are not able to go beyond the body. They are not able to go beyond the body. I have settled in myself. Janak says, I have settled in myself. No benefit or loss comes to me by standing, walking, or lying down. So consequently, I live as I please, whether standing, walking, or sleeping. Janak says, I am the same even if I am sleeping or awakening. I am the same even if I sleep or wake. There is no difference in me. Janak verses are the verses of dedication. Astavakra is shining within Janak. Astavakra is shining within Janak. Guru has raised these waves in his heart. You just take care of one thing. Astavakra says, something becomes silence and allows Janak to speak. Astavakra says, something becomes silence and allows Janak to speak. Astavakra became silence and allowed Janak to speak. Astavakra listened peacefully to see whatever I have said that has reached to his heart or not. Whatever Astavakra says, that like seed. And when Janak speaks, that is like a flower. Hence, Janak words are more beautiful. These words are of Astavakra only, which comes out from the mouth of Janak after becoming the flower from the seed. I lose nothing by sleeping and gain nothing by efforts, so consequently I live as I please. Abandoning success and failure, continually observing the drawback of such things as pleasant objects. I live as I please, abandoning the pleasant and unpleasant. Janak said, Awaken is awakening even in sleep. Awaken one is awakened even in sleep. He who by nature is empty minded and who thinks of things only unintentionally is free from deliberate remembering like one awakened from a dream. One who is awakening even in sleep, he is liberated from the world. Once gentleman asked to a sage, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of religion? The sage put off his bag on the ground. Again he asked, what is the importance of religion in life? Sage put up his bag on his shoulder and moved. It means first stage sage said, leave all are waste. Second time when he had put up his bag on his shoulder, he said, keep all on the head like a play. Because when all are waste, there is no meaning in renouncing or enjoyment. There is no meaning in renouncing or enjoyment. Lord Krishna says, Ya Nisha Sarvabhutanam Tashyam Jagrati Sanyami, which night is night for all, where all are sleeping, yogi is awakening there in the night also. Janak says, one who is plain heart, desireless by nature, he is awakening even if he is sleeping. When you become desireless, scriptures, wisdom, and wealth are nowhere. When my desire has been eliminated, I have no wealth, friend, senses, scriptures, or knowledge. When there is no desire, all the world is his friend. It is very wonderful statement. When desire has vanished, there is no worry for knowledge, even. Otherwise, desire is being seen about who knows more. Otherwise, desire is seen more, being seen who knows more. Janak says, when there is no desire, then where to keep the knowledge? All has vanished. All has finished. You are not renouncing the desires even when you are going in the world of religiousness. You are not renouncing the desires even when you are going in the world of religiousness. You are going because of all desires. You are going to temple bowing the head in front of the god. You are begging so many things from the god. God never appears. God lives far away from the heart full of desires. Only the desireless heart God gets in. If you know the witness, you know the divinity. Realizing my supreme self nature in the person of the witness, the Lord, and the state of desirelessness in bondage or liberation. I feel no inclination for liberation. If you know the witness, you know the divine. Recognizing the witness, you will be free from all desires, bondage, and hopes. Because bondage is delusion, and liberation is also delusion. When bondage is delusion, liberation will also be delusion. When we were never bonded, what is the meaning of liberation? Witness means to stay in between duality, neither this side nor that side. No selection, neither renouncement nor enjoyment. Let the happening happen. Salvation is such a state of mind where there is no interest, where there is no interest in subjects. Thank you. Thank you.